Hello, this is Mark Satterfield. I'm the founder and CEO of Gentle Rain Marketing. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this brief presentation. What I'd like to do is to start off talking to you a little bit about a problem. And if you're similar to most of my clients, I'd imagine that what you want is a consistent stream of brand new business, keeping your pipeline full. But it's likely that you just don't have a lot of time for marketing your business. Well, what this ultimately means is that it's likely you may be over-relying on word of mouth and referrals for most, if not all, of your business. And unfortunately, the chances are that this just isn't generating the results that you want. So the reality is that something needs to change. And as the saying goes, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll only get what you've always gotten. However, the reality is that there's a lot of marketing information out there, stuff that tells you what you should be doing. However, it's a big leap from reading about what you should be doing and actually implementing a program that's going to do what you want it to do, which is to generate more customers and clients for you. And that's where I saw a real need. So what I want to do is to share with you about a new program. And what it's going to do is to eliminate the frustrations about what to do and not having the time to market your business. I believe it will enable you to get as many new clients as you want or are willing to handle. And best of all, we set it up entirely for you. Now, as you may know, I'm a believer in systems. And an effective marketing system is one in which you get prospects to first express an interest in what you offer, which then enables you to follow up and get them to do business with you. Now that sounds pretty simple, but the challenge is how exactly to do it. So let me share with you a simple solution. Now, quite frankly, there's a number of ways you can grow your business, but this is a simple, straightforward, not terribly complex nor expensive way to get lots more brand new clients. It starts with a website, and it's a pretty simple one at that. The website's only 2 pages in length. Now, it's extremely professional looking. The graphics represent the image of your company. But it's the copy, the story that you tell, that makes the difference with this particular website. The problem with most websites is that they're all about you. On the landing page, it's filled with information about who you are, what you do, how long you've been in business. But the reality is that at the beginning, when prospects are looking for solutions, what they most want to know is, who understands my problem? So page 1 of this 2-page website focuses on what the problems are for which you offer solutions. The primary goal of page 1 is to get people so interested in what is on page 2 that they will be willing to give you their contact information in order to do so. Now, there are some examples at the bottom of this page in the lower right-hand corner, and I encourage you to look at them when you have a moment, but not now, because I've got a lot more information I want to share with you. Now, on page 2 is where we present your solution. This is where we talk about how you work with clients, what your process is, what your expertise is, and then we make the offer of a free consultation or whatever is the appropriate next step in your sales process. But what happens to that information that the prospect gave us in order to go from page 1 to page 2? Well, that automatically goes into a database. This is sometimes known as an autoresponder, so that you can then send ongoing sales and stay in touch messages. Now, what I've described is a very simple yet highly effective system that many of my clients over the past 16 years have used effectively to get lots more new business. For example, Marion Massey. She's a solo therapist who credits this system with adding $100,000 to her income. Turnaround specialist Van Lanier. at lanierturnaround.com. He tripled the number of leads that came in and doubled his closing ratio by using this exact same process. Executive recruiter Diana Rudd at salessearch.com is adding 5 to 10 new prospective clients per week using this exact same system. And I believe it will work for you. So if you're serious about growing your business, if you want to once and for all end the feast or famine business cycle, this is a proven method for doing so. But what I wanted to be able to offer is I wanted to be able to offer a program that would be affordable to virtually everyone. One in which you wouldn't have to learn a bunch of stuff, but rather one in which I would actually set up your marketing system for you. And this isn't some sort of template approach, but it's customized for you and the uniqueness of your business. The Gentle Rain automated marketing system comes with its own 2-page customized website. We design it, we write the copy, and remember that page 1 focuses on the problems that your prospect faces, which then motivates them to go to page 2, which offers your solution. And naturally, in order to go from page 1 to page 2, readers have to give us their contact information, which enables us to stay in touch. But since the average sale is made on the 7th to 11th contact, these monthly stay-in-touch messages are extremely important. And since I want you to be successful, I'm including in this program a monthly stay-in-touch message which I write and send to all of your subscribers. Again, everything is totally personalized and totally customized to you and your business. Now, of course, once we got the website set up, we have to promote it. We have to get people to visit it. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can use sales letters or postcards or video distribution or article distribution, press releases. But the one method that everyone should be using is Google AdWords. Google AdWords is great because it's the only true pay-for-performance lead generation system. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and nobody clicks on your ads, well, you're not out any money. So with your Google AdWords campaign, we create the ads for you. We'll test them to make sure that we select the one that works the best. We'll develop your list of keywords, we'll set the bids for each of them, and we'll ensure that you're driving the traffic you want to your site. You tell us how much money you want to spend each month, whether it's $50, $200 or more, and we'll manage that money so that you get the highest level of leads that you possibly can. Now, you'll also get personal advice through email coaching. Got a question? Perhaps a question about other lead generation methods or new markets that you might want to consider investigating. Or perhaps you have a sales letter that you'd like for us to review. Send us an email. You'll get a fast and helpful response within 24 hours. So, how much does this cost? Well, quite frankly, I struggled the most with pricing this. You have to remember that my fee for my full Platinum Consulting program is a $15,500 retainer that's credited against 10% of earnings. But so many of my people who really need a system like this just can't afford that. Well, what exactly is the investment? And in candor, it's something I'd rather discuss in person with you. But let me give you a sense for what's going to be required. There's a one-time setup fee for your website. Now, be honest, it's not as little as $500, but it's also not as much as $2,000. There's also a monthly fee to write your stay-in-touch message, provide you with email coaching, and manage your Google AdWords campaign. Again, it's not just $50 a month, but it's also not $300 a month. If you can see yourself falling somewhere in the range I've mentioned, and you're serious about pursuing this, then I encourage you to fill in the box on the right-hand side of the page, and I'll be in touch to discuss this in more detail. Let me leave you with one final thought. What would having a marketing system do for you and your business? A system that generated consistent new leads for you. One that eliminated the feast or famine business cycles. A system that enabled you to select who you wanted to do business with. In effect, putting you in a position where you were turning away business. A marketing system that reduced the stress and worry about where your next piece of new business is coming from. So I hope if you're serious about addressing these issues that you'll fill in the box on the right-hand side of the page, and I'll be in touch with you. This is Mark Satterfield thanking you very much for your interest in this program, and I look forward to having an opportunity to speak with you soon. Thanks.